ladies and gentlemen, today's date is Saturday, February the 3rd, and the local time right now in Atlanta, 4 a.m. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I am coming off of having 2 days off, and now this morning I start a 4-day trip. And let me tell you a little bit about this trip. It is Atlanta to airport code MCO, which is Orlando, Florida. And then I come back to Atlanta, and then I go right back to Orlando. So Atlanta to Orlando, Orlando to Atlanta, and then Atlanta again back to Orlando. Now when I get to Orlando this morning, I have a 2-hour sit, and it looks like we are changing aircrafts. Then it is Orlando to airport code TTN, which is Trenton, New Jersey. Now when I get to Trenton, New Jersey, I will have a 13-hour and 12-minute layover. I am a little triggered because I had issues with TSA in Trenton recently. Now guys, day 2, it is Trenton to airport code PBI, which is West Palm Beach, Florida. And then West Palm Beach, Florida to airport code PHL, which is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now guys, when I do get to Philly, I have a ground time of 2 hours and 5 minutes. And it looks like we are also changing aircrafts. Then I will leave Philly and go back to West Palm Beach, Florida, where I will have a 16-hour and 29-minute layover. Day 3, West Palm Beach, Florida to airport code ISP, which is Islip, Long Island, New York. And then Islip to Orlando, and then Orlando to airport code CLT, which is Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I get to Charlotte for day 3, I will have a 10-hour, yes, 10-hour and 46-minute layover. So day 4, guys, it is a turn, Charlotte to Philadelphia, Philadelphia coming back to Charlotte, and then Charlotte to Orlando, and Orlando to Atlanta. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the time away from base, 88 hours and 45 minutes. And the credit hours for this 4-day trip, 31 hours and 33 minutes. Do I need to repeat that? 31 hours and 33 minutes. So this is a very high credit 4-day. Very shocked that I was able to hold this, especially with my airline going to more turns in the future, right? But yes, it's a 4-day trip, high credit, and the crew members, I just flown with 2. So we are picking up where we left off coming from my last trip. There is a couple individuals that I don't know, but for this 4-day trip, I am the Beyonce. My report time this morning is 5 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and request this Uber, but this is a new sweater, and you guys can see how it looks on me. So yeah, this is a 2X, but that is what's going on this morning. I am still rocking this ponytail. That's what I have in my hair. So I am loving it. I love how I can play with the curls. It is still respectful. And you know what? It's different. I am getting a lot of good feedback, but that's what's going on for legs today. Again, let me head to the airport, go through security, check in, and get to my gate. Oh, and before I go, happy Black History Month. I totally forgot about that. Of course, you know, I am Black History in the making. Good morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I made it on the aircraft. I am the only one on as of right now. I've already done my safety checks and pre-flight requirements. Looks like we're on an A320 SpaceFlex. So 186 passengers max capacity, 31 rows of seats. It is an oversold flight. There are deadheaders on this flight. And a deadhead, again, is when the company provides transportation to or from a destination to end or start a trip. I don't know how the gate agent is going to work this out, but ladies and gentlemen, my first leg is Orlando. I will be with you much later. So I see you in Orlando. Good morning. All right, guys, in Orlando, it's 7:45 a.m. An hour coming from Atlanta, oversold flight, every seat taken. It was filled with drama. The first leg, it was a lot that happened. But guys, second leg heading to Atlanta. Yeah, this one is full as well. So I'll see you in Atlanta, guys. Good morning. Ooh, child, y'all just don't know. All right, guys, this is my very last leg. I am in Orlando. It was an hour coming from Atlanta. The last flight oversold, okay? Every seat was taken. Now this flight going to Trenton, it's a little over halfway filled. This day has been filled with so much drama, but still I rise, Maya Angelou. There she is. Hey y'all. They can't see you. Oh. Yeah, but they do like, okay, this is Miss Google. Hey y'all. Okay guys, this is our last leg. Heading to Trenton, another new aircraft, little ground time. Child, we are tired, but I'll see you in Trenton. Oh.
Last leg, but we ain't dead, baby.
That's right. Stay tuned. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Sunday, February the 4th. Local time right now in Trenton is 6:25 a.m. 6:45 a.m. is my van time. I have 3 legs today. It is Trenton to West Palm Beach to Philly, and then Philly back to West Palm Beach. Now my second leg, going to Philly, I have, I think, another 2-hour ground time before heading back to West Palm Beach, Florida. Now guys, I'm gonna wrap up everything here and pretty much meet my crew downstairs and get my ice packs. This is my look for today. It is cold out here in Trenton. I just remember I have to go through TSA. Hopefully I don't have no issues this morning, but ladies and gentlemen, I will be with you later. Good morning. All right guys, after 3 hours and 23 minutes, we are finally in West Palm Beach, Florida. Delayed. It was a 2-hour delay because of a maintenance in Trenton. Oh my gosh, this is gonna set back my layover, but it was a light load. It was like 52 people on an A320 space flight. Next leg is Philly. Yeah, going to Philly. Little weather out here in West Palm Beach. So yeah, we want to get this day over with because already our duty day is over 13 hours. See you guys in Philly. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Monday, February the 5th. Today, guys, is 3 legs. I have a 12:10 p.m. van time. It is 12 o'clock. I am going to get ready to head out. Yesterday was a lot, all right? We had a series of delays again, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I am starting to look at 30-hour plus trips. I'm starting to give them the side eye because it's so many legs being packed in. Your duty days are over 12 hours, and any type of delay can reduce your rest. So guys, tonight we are heading to Charlotte. Our layover is 10 hours and 49 minutes. I hope nothing happens to reduce that. Now, the minimum rest that we are legal to have is 10. I have been exhausted, absolutely exhausted. I'm not sure where I'm going for my first leg, but I'll fill you in later. Good afternoon. All right, guys, we are in Islip. We start boarding in 2 minutes, 2:17, coming from West Palm Beach. Oversold flight. This one is a very light flight. A320 Space Flex, 186 passengers, max capacity, 31 rows of seats. Yeah. Okay, I'm just happy to be here. See you at my second leg, Orlando. Good evening. All right, guys, we are in Orlando. Finally. The local time is 8:33 p.m. It was 2 hours and 23 minutes coming from, where am I coming from? Yeah, where am I coming from? Oh my gosh, let's see. Why am I forgetting? Let's see, where are we coming from? So, we was in, where were we in? No. West Palm to Islip. Yeah, it was 2 hours and 23 minutes coming from Islip, okay? When I tell you it was a light load, baby, it was light. 186 is the max, okay, that we can hold. We have 40 passengers. It was a pretty good flight. We were overblocked. The block time was like 3 hours and 12 minutes. We did it in 2:23. So we got here early. We went, and there's not too many food restaurants right now open in Orlando. So we were at Burger King. I got me something to eat. I'm gonna wait because we're gonna start boarding in a few minutes. Now remember, Charlotte, 10 hours and 49 minutes is giving. Very minimum rest. Well, it's a little bit above, right? 10 hours is the minimum. We got 10:49. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not as tired. I'm doing my bid for March, trying to figure out how I want to work, because me and Hunter, we are going on a cruise the first week of April. So there's a lot of things I need to figure out. Do I want high credit? Do I want low credit? 4 days, what am I doing? Is my car gonna be here? There's so many things, but I told you guys, I met Donald Trump Jr. and he's with some girl. I called him Eric. He had a whole conversation with me. He had no Secret Service around, and he came through the same security that I came through. All right, he says he flies our airline, and I told you guys. Now that I realize everyone flies my airline at one point or another. I don't know, maybe they won't admit to it, but it's either my airline or Spirit. And like I said, we are cousins, okay? Not distant cousins, but we are like cousins. So anyways, guys, we're gonna be boarding. See you in Charlotte. Maybe, maybe not. It's giving, again, a little bit above minimum. We'll see, but good evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, finally arrived in Charlotte. This is a new hotel for me. I am going to do a very quick room tour. Remember, I am on 10 hours and 30 minutes of rest. So I'm in the bedroom right now and they have a sink. This is crazy. Wow, a sink in the bedroom. It was an hour and 12 coming from Orlando. We were about 3/4 full tonight, even though it was a very short flight. Now guys, I am going to end this vlog because my van time is 10 a.m. I am going to try to unwind and get some much needed rest. So I will be with you a little later. Good night. All right guys, good afternoon. Right now we are in Philly. It's about 1 something, I'm not sure. Leg 1 on a A320 Space Flex, the new one. Out of 186, we have 102. Next leg is going to go back to Charlotte. Yes, going back to Charlotte. Light load right now as well. It's gonna be a light load all day for day 4, go home day. We are behind because we boarded late and all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys back in Charlotte. Good afternoon. All right, guys, we are back in Charlotte, North Carolina. What is the local time? I don't know. It's 4. I think it's almost 4. Could be 3 something. But it was like an hour and 17. Yeah, hour and 17 coming from Philly. So the next leg is Orlando. Hey, Captain. You're not on my video. The next leg is Orlando. We are changing the aircrafts there. Forgot to mention that. So the load was light. Every load after this is light. It was under halfway full. This one, you got what, 59 people checked in? So it's gonna be a very light load. See you guys in Orlando. We're gonna be boarding in a few minutes. Good afternoon. All right, guys, we are in Orlando. The flight time, it was an hour and 8 minutes. Now this flight going to Atlanta is a little over halfway full. So we are on another A320 SpaceFlex. This is my last leg for the night. I just want to end this trip on a good note because this 4-day has been a lot. I earned my little 34 hours for this trip. So I may see you guys in Atlanta. I may not, but good evening.